Yep. Let's go. Let's go, man. We are live.
Hey, Gavi, we're live. Come on, man.
Oh, welcome to another episode on Football Bluds TV. After some time, I think 2 weeks due to the international break, and in the meantime, France won the Nations League, the first winner of the tournament. And with me today is Wahid. Savesh, are you there?
Yeah.
Abesh.
Yeah.
Houston,
Carry on.
Abesh.
I'll be back. Carry on.
Yeah, we have audio of Sabesh along with us and Wahid on video. So today we will be discussing on the prediction league, the match day 7, match day 8, and
That
also
we conveniently didn't cover in the last 2 weeks.
no we took the international break. We needed the international break.
We needed the international break as much as the players needed. So yeah, please be
So-
considerate.
Yeah, and we'll be discussing on certain topics that Wahid feels is interesting. So get ready, stay tuned, and enjoy.
Alright guys, so as mentioned, we will cover the recap for match day 7 and 8. That covers the last 2 games that we have covered in our predictions league. So is it now? Is it on the camera already?
Yes.
Is it? It is?
Yeah, can see. Go on.
Okay, so now it's back to screen. So the game that we had for match day 7 was a barn burner between Crystal Palace and Leicester City. What a game!
A comeback by
A
Crystal
comeback at
Palace.
Crystal Palace. 2 early goals by Leicester immediately cancelled by 2 goals coming from Crystal Palace. Kavi, what's your take on this game, man?
I thought Leicester will, have a very easy win.
This
Crystal
is.
Palace.
I thought this is last year wondering, not less. Crystal Palace and Arsenal.
No, actually, I thought this one already covered, but never mind.
No, we haven't.
Really? I thought we did. Anyways,
Yeah, we did.
so I thought Leicester will have a very easy win, but looks like Crystal Palace gave a good fight. They have been doing well for the past 2 or 3 games. Wasn't a result that I was expecting. I was expecting more like a 2-0 or 2-1 to Leicester, but I was surprised because Crystal Palace gave a good fight. It was a comeback also.
It was
Yeah.
indeed really one of the most entertaining fixtures in that week. So, Savish,
True.
what's
No,
your
I think
take?
that week the Brentford game was also entertaining, right?
Yeah.
Brentford
Was it
is
that
what?
week? Brentford Liverpool?
No. That was the
I think
previous
definitely
week.
were. I think that was even earlier.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. It
Anyways,
was.
moving on.
Moving on, we have one more match. That is last Sunday between Everton and West Ham United, and we have Angelo Ogbonna becoming the decider and scoring the away goal, the crucial goal that secures them the 3 points. And Sabesh, did you happen to watch this game?
Not really, man. But then I did watch the highlights from the game. But I mean, the goal from Ogbonna is one, but I believe that West Ham was all over the game, and they had
Yes.
control in the whole half, the first half and the second half. So kudos to them. They deserve to win the game, and Everton at the same time they couldn't do what they were doing to United. So I don't know whether they are good or United is just that bad.
I would say that West Ham.
Self-roasting.
I would say that West Ham capitalized on the advantage they have. I think Everton was playing without Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. I can't remember who leads the front line, but it wasn't Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin, as both of them were out due to injury.
I
Correct me if
think
I'm wrong.
Townsend was there, right, for this game?
Yeah, Townsend was playing, yes, I remember.
But against, like Sapesh was saying, Everton was so good against United. I think they were actually good. But when it came to West Ham against West Ham, uh, they kind of sat back and relax.
Yeah.
You know, let West Ham rule the game.
And they simply got overrun. But how do our guys fare in the league? Let's have a look. It's been a long time. Oh, it's been a long while since we've seen a perfect 3 point in the last 3 games. Oh my goodness.
It's getting tougher.
It's getting tougher. Even the Fazli train has stopped. Hasn't get a correct prediction in the last
Wow.
2 games.
Seems like no one, man. But there is. But everyone is like, they
1
only got
point.
they only got 1 point.
1 point. The league is getting tougher, and let's see how the standing goes. But Fazli is still at top for some reason. The other guys couldn't capitalize on his losing. I mean, inaccurate streak. But regardless, it's still early. There's
He took a
still
very
chance.
early lead. That's why.
He took a very early lead and parked the bus at number 1. And then he hopes to retain it until hopes to retain it by end of the league. Hopefully lah, Fazli, if you're watching this.
Let's see whether he will predict correctly for this week.
For this week, what do we have for match day 9? So we have reserved a very special game, one of the most awaited game every season, and that is United versus Liverpool.
I don't know if I should be happy or sad at the moment.
I'm celebrating for Liverpool Day.
As someone who supports
Celebrating for
United,
Liverpool.
let me just give a what do you call an insincere cheer.
No, whatever happens, as long as Fred doesn't start, I think it'll go well.
Avi,
Put my
will
dates.
Ole save his job in this game? And if he loses, will he keep the job?
No, I don't think he'll lose. He will. He's like a magician. Whenever his life is on the line,
Yeah.
he'll do something.
I think Football Bluds TV, we ourselves have like a meme there, like when Ole's job is in trouble, it becomes like the prime Barcelona.
No, it's more like it's not about what Ole does to save his job. It's more about what the players do
Yeah.
to save Ole's job.
Yeah,
It's like whenever his job is on the line, the players will go all out, play all out to win the game, like what happened against Atlanta. So I think
Atlanta.
it'll be the same. Probably a draw, but I don't think it'll be a loss.
You see, if I personally looking at Manchester United this season, as poor as they were, if Ole decided to become a world-class manager and brings the best out of his players, they can do wonders.
yep.
And I hope so, man, for this Sunday.
You sure?
Just for the sake of Chelsea to be number 1 again this week.
Oh, I knew you had some hidden things behind it.
You wait there. After this, more hidden things will come out. You just wait.
Hey, Savish,
Yes.
will Cristiano Ronaldo against Van Dijk, how do you favor this matchup, man?
Okay, so Ronaldo is good in the air, so is Van Dijk as well. But I think
But the thing is, if
it's
you
very
notice,
50-50 lah, actually.
if you notice, we are not really, how to say, there's not many set pieces happening,
Yep.
There's not many crosses going into the ball. You see, Ronaldo has been playing how many games and he only scored the first header like few days back. So there's not much crosses going in. Then in that sense, I don't think Van Dijk will be a threat to Ronaldo. But if Ronaldo,
Well, it still
he
depends
has,
because of the fixture and the atmosphere, because it's MU and Liverpool, right? So Ronaldo knows the journey that he had with Liverpool. So I mean, not with Liverpool, against Liverpool.
against him.
So
Against one of the best Liverpool I've seen.
yeah,
in my
true.
life.
So that itself will give him that moment to lift his squad, his whole team, to tell them how meaningful it will be to beat Liverpool. Because I believe the current United squad, they don't know. I mean, even if they know, they don't have the spirit that we fans have whenever it comes to Liverpool
Yeah.
versus United.
Particularly one guy, day.
Yeah,
Particularly one guy.
Fred.
Or maybe two lah. The captain himself,
Ah.
useless fella.
Okay, so without further ado, Kavi, what is your predicted scoreline for this game and who shall take it?
I think it's gonna be a 3-1 United win.
3-1 United win. That's a very ambitious, man. Even
Ronaldo hat-trick would be good.
Wow.
But that won't be happening.
I really want that to happen, man. Seriously.
Bro,
That won't be
it's
happening.
not about us winning. You guys have to beat Norwich as well. I know it's
Yeah.
just Norwich. I know it's just Norwich, but when
Without your strikers,
if
Never
it's
mind lah, Kai Harvard, you worry about your team, man.
how? Just a small point for you. Havertz didn't do anything in Euros, so just saying.
Yeah, I hope for whatever reason Norwich keeper Westing, because he seems to have a knack scoring against them.
Team Krul, right? Is it Team Krul? I think it's Team Krul.
So, I think so. So, Savish, MU Liverpool, are you going for an even higher scoreline than Savish?
No, I'm not going for that scoreline.
If you see the prediction leak Google Doc that I sent, right? I put there 5-4. I think at the top there I'll give example, right, how to answer. So I put MU 5, Liverpool 4.
I mean, for me, I think this game, because this game will determine whether Ole will be out or in. So for that reason alone, I think United will win the game. I think the least is a draw. I don't think we will lose. We will win it 2-1. I'm going 2-1 to United.
For whatever reason, even if the players don't like Ole, right, they shouldn't lose this game. The next game they can lose and kick out.
Yeah.
This one they have to win.
Exactly. So guys, those in the comment section, if you're watching this video, let us know in the comments below who's gonna win this how would I put it? England derby.
England derby.
It's
Yeah.
English
The best
rival
clubs in
English
England,
rival.
And one of the best, most exciting English rivalry we have ever seen. Who's gonna take it this Sunday? Let us know in the comments below. Now moving
Definitely not Klopp.
I hope so, man.
Confident, huh?
So,
Have to be there.
now, speaking of Liverpool, let's talk about one of their most stellar players in the last couple of years.
Bring
Has
out
been
the
top.
Jorginho. Where's the Jorginho?
Liverpool Day, Liverpool.
I know, but you might put Jorginho's picture somewhere.
Don't worry, man. I always have it stacked conveniently. Okay, never mind. So this fella, Mohamed Salah, is he gonna win the Ballan d'Or this year? There's been
No, Lewandowski is the most deserving one. They already cheated him last season. They shouldn't be
Damn
cheating
bad,
him this
last season
also.
they just scrapped off the Ballan d'Or last season. Damn bad. Oh, it's Ballan d'Or.
So for me, it's Lewandowski lah. If it's not Lewandowski, it's Messi.
So let's see here. I have no doubt Salah is now the best Liverpool player at the moment. I mean, one of the best players.
Hey, you don't say like that. Then people like Isaac will get triggered. They say Gerrard
Then
is the
Isaac will
best.
simply appear as the fourth guy in this Zoom, for all I know.
Isaac appear with
Yeah.
Salah is going to win the Balloon d'Or.
Balloon. But you see, he didn't achieve much early this season. I mean, Liverpool managed to scrape the top 4 at the very, very last minute.
Yes.
And I don't think there's some sort of African Cup of Nations this year, right? There's,
last year that was CONCACAF was last
there's
year,
no
right?
accolades. I mean, major trophies that he wins this year. Am I right?
Yes. Even if there is, he wouldn't win with Egypt. So there's no one talking about it.
I don't know. it looks to me Egypt can be formidable at times lah. But you see, there's a lot of competition. I mean, Ivory Coast is good, Nigeria is good. I really can't see a situation where Egypt can actually take it. But who knows? Now moving forward, let's see the likeliest candidate to
But
win the
Wahid,
Ballon d'Or.
I have
Yeah.
to take.
There
The
you go.
most awaited moment.
Wow.
So,
Who?
Definitely not the center one.
Okay, let's see if we have some argument for Benzema. Kavi, do you think we have an argument for Benzema winning the Ballon d'Or?
If you ask me to like put them in an order who might win and who is the most less likely to win,
We gonna
for
go-
me
go
Benzema will
guy
be the
by
last
guy.
one.
We're gonna go guy by guy actually in this session. So
I don't
So-
think Benzema is there.
I think he didn't even win the La Liga, right? I think
Yeah.
this year was Atletico.
Atletico, yes.
And
So
Copa del Rey was won by Barcelona. So the only thing that he managed to earn was the Europe League. What's the name? What's the name of the league again?
Super Cup.
Yeah, league. I can't remember that shit. Okay, whatever it is, he won it for France. He didn't win it in Euros. I think that's pretty much about it.
Nations
although-
League, but Nations League is now, but that's like a very new tournament kind of thing. I don't think it'll impact the voting process.
Exactly. I think I'm gonna say the same thing. Sabish, what do you think of Benzema? How do you favor his chances? And how would you rank him among these 5 guys we have?
To be honest, Benzema is one of my favorite players since the day I started. I mean, can say the day Ronaldo joined Real. That's when I actually know a player of Benzema. I started watching more of this guy, and then the the World Cup. The way there was one time before Griezmann was there. I think Benzema was holding up France for a very long time with his volleys and all this. So Benzema is definitely a very good player, but to be seeing him in a candidate with these other 4 guys there, I think no. I think Benzema is. I won't say he
Least
don't
likely.
deserve. Yeah, he's the most. I think most. How to say?
Most least likely. to win.
Most least likely. Most least likely that I will actually choose him as well. So yeah, that's for Benzema. But Benzema is definitely a legend. That's something I will never take out, never deny. But then Ballan d'Or, no, not giving him.
Alright, let's move on to his La Liga rival led by Lionel Messi, now a PSG player. So, Kavi, what are your thoughts on this Argentinian magician?
He has equal chance because they won the tournament. Argentina won the tournament.
Copa America.
So personally, on personal front and also as a team, he won with Barcelona and also Argentina. Then obviously his goals will contribute or make impact in the voting process. So he has equal chances to win the Ballon d'Or among all these players.
Balloon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
So, how would you rank him among these guys that we have? Okay.
For me, it's Lewandowski first. If it's not Lewandowski, then it's Messi.
Okay, so it's just Messi number 2 for Kavi. How about Sabish? What's your opinion?
But I don't think that's what will happen
Yeah.
because Lewandowski didn't win any international tournaments.
I think that is something that that to be honest, first of all, this whole Ballon d'Or thing should. I mean, I'm a person who I feel like it shouldn't even be there. I mean, if you're giving it for the best player, that will actually destroy team effort in a way. But then, in another way, it also gives advantage and confidence to the players to do well. So for me, when it comes to Messi, I don't think Messi is also a deserving candidate this season, last season, because Messi himself had a lot of injuries last season, and I mean, he is a player where we even notice without him Barcelona is struggling like shit at the moment. but at the same time, he didn't. He did contribute, but his contribution was not the same as how he did in all his previous Ballan d'Or times. You see, so and I believe the last time he and Van Dijk went very close. Even at that moment, I really thought that Van Dijk should be getting it, but still Messi got it. So I still feel Messi shouldn't. I'll be upset if Messi gets it because both Ronaldo and Messi, I think the era is coming to an end finally. And if I'm going to rank, but I don't know how they are seeing Ballan d'Or from last season, right? Or are they like seeing up to now?
I think last season's one is not considered. I think because it's cut off.
If it's going to be this season, I think for me I have to give it to Mo Salah.
I thought it's the second half of this season. Basically what happens this year, right?
If that's the case,
it should come. The Confederation Cup, they won, should be from that tournament. Yeah.
If you see in terms of competition wise, like Kavi said earlier, Messi has a chance because Argentina won, and then that's
he
one.
He also
thing.
won with Barcelona.
Yeah, but
Copa del Rey.
Ballan d'Or, that's one thing. They used to give to players according to the awards that they win, but seeing it that is actually a team thing, right? If you're going to give Ballan d'Or for the whole Argentina squad, that's fair. Because I think apart from Messi, even the goalkeeper did very well in Argentina, but he's not even selected.
He deserves another award.
So that's why it's not really fair lah. But at the same time, if you're going to tell that about Messi, then we have to talk about Jorginho, because I think Jorginho has more trophies compared to Messi in that season.
Thank you.
So for that reason, these guys somehow purposely put Jorginho in the middle. But at the same time, if they are seeing the whole situation in terms of only the player and not about how many competitions, Lewandowski is he is a player who's supposed to be getting it last season, and he just got screwed up. Just screwed up. For that itself, it gives what will he feel inside? Like, oh my god.
But he didn't win any major international trophies.
Exactly.
When you compare to Jorginho and Messi, that's the only thing he's lacking.
Yeah. At the same time, I think Lewandowski
been winning Bundesliga for so many years.
Yeah.
He needs something to make him stand out.
Lewandowski is really a damn good player, but when they only see in terms of award wins, like Jorginho winning 2 awards, making him to be the favorite, then Messi winning for Argentina, making him the favorite. But Lewandowski actually is a player that deserved that award. At least once he deserved that. And another player is definitely Mo Salah. This season Salah has been crazy. I think
on fire.
He can be in the world's best squad inclusion as well for me, because the way he has been playing, like he's really I think it's his peak time lah. It can say like this is his prime level of playing. But
speaking about the world best 11, right? This year Ronaldo and Messi, I don't think they'll be featured lah.
Yeah, like finally.
So who will replace them?
Salah is one. I think Salah is one. Mbappe, probably
Messi
Mbappe.
Because I think he did quite well in the Champions League, although I think he came short against City.
Yeah, right? But it's now only it's happening. Like if you look back,
they didn't win the League One. I think they lost to Monaco.
They lost it.
I think that one is a blemish lah. But regardless, I think he still should be there for his
you mean Messi?
Individual capability.
You mean Messi?
No, I mean Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe.
Mbappe, okay.
I don't mind.
Messi, no.
We can do world football talks also maybe some other time, but that'll be
Friday,
fun. That'll be fun.
Do on Friday.
Let's see. Just one more question before I move on to the next topic. So we've been talking about Mohamed Salah, and most of us agree that he won't be winning for his achievement this year. But what about next year? Do you think he has a chance?
He has to be there. I mean, the season is still early. It's just 8 games, right?
If he continues his current run, I think he stands a very good chance to at least be in the top 3.
But if he is in this current form until the end of the season, that's going to say that Liverpool might at least have 1 or 2 trophies with them. That itself will guarantee him to get the Ballan d'Or.
Yes,
But
who knows? They might win another Champions League. You never know.
Yeah,
but,
that's it.
but-
Because
but,
they've been playing lights out, man. Or in
Yes.
Champions League, they've won 3 games and by huge amount of goals. And then the goals he scored against Atletico, man, those were crucial goals.
But you just
That
have to
one-
wait. You have
oh
to
my
wait until
God.
you need to wait until Christmas, lah. Then only you can decide about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Hey, that one is Arsenal Day.
Arsenal. That was the prime Arsenal day. Not anymore.
Christmas is the turning point.
Yeah, now it's Liverpool, lah. Whenever it comes after Christmas, I don't know what happens to them. So let's see this time.
So
But last year there were so many issues with Alisson, Klopp.
Yeah, last
Let's
season
see
they
how
had a
this
lot
year.
of injuries and stuff. So yeah. By the way, Kavi also checked the YouTube chat in case, because I'm on Instagram live. So in case anyone has any chat there as well.
Oh, God day.
See, I knew it.
Who's Luke Gamers?
Arvin. Yeah.
Salah, Messi and Lewandowski got chance. If Jorginho won Ballon d'Or, then started the end era of football.
So Wahid, you have been asking us, what is your ranking?
What is your thoughts? What is your thoughts on start of end of football era?
You mean ranking these guys or what? Why?
Yeah, you rank first.
Let's see lah. Okay lah. Despite my craze about Jorginho, let's be real lah. I'm the most reasonable man there is. I'm not gonna put him at number 1. He's just lucky to be in two winning teams of 2 of the most prestigious trophies
Yeah.
in the footballing world. He happens to be in the squad that means the Euro and also the Champions League. But seriously, I can name other guys who contributed to the team more than him. So he's not number 1, but he's not.
Bro, Wahid,
Also the
sorry for
Yeah.
stopping you there. I mean, you should have put in Kante also. I believe Kante should be there as well, because he won 2
that's
trophies
it.
as well, right?
It's a huge pity lah. That guy didn't win the Euro. I was rooting for Italy, but deep inside, if Italy didn't win it, I hope France win it. Unlucky lah, they come up short.
So it has to be Italy blue or France blue. Okay. Farm.
You got to choose one, man. So it's Benzema number 5 for me. Number 4, I might put Salah in just for the achievements that might be taken into consideration for this year's Ballon d'Or. But definitely next year, I have no doubt he's going to be one of the top candidates, and he has a great chance of winning it. Number 3, might as well I put Jorginho because I don't see much individual capability I've seen from him. I'm a Chelsea fan. Maybe some Chelsea fan will come and attack me for not supporting a fellow club player, but I'm objective.
I don't know who started this nonsense that Jorginho going to win Ballon d'Or. Probably he paid people to start the rumors.
He wasn't in my list at all, and then when someone suddenly put in, I was like, actually it makes sense also. You want to?
That's why I think he paid the journalists, everyone to publish such news. Yeah, go on, wait.
Number 2, I like Lionel Messi, but you see, okay lah, maybe some Messi guys are gonna attack me. Are gonna attack me in the comments, but despite despite him winning the Copa America and also the Copa del Rey for Barcelona, you see, as Savage has said earlier, this is a team sport. Pretty much everyone contributed to the glory of the team, unless that person is a one-man team. But I don't see the case for Argentina. I mean, Emiliano Martinez has been good, and actually Di Maria was the one scoring goals in the finals against Brazil. And knowing the history of Ballon d'Or, they used to award to guys who scored the most number of goals. I mean, Messi has scored 91 goals in 2012, and that alone actually gives him the Ballon d'Or in that year. So Lewandowski, despite him not winning any major trophies this year apart from the Bundesliga that he's expected to win every year. But he's got
Did they win the Pokal? DBS Pokal or something?
can't remember,
No.
man. Not sure,
Okay.
but I heard that he broke the goal scoring record.
Yeah,
and I
he
think
did.
just one personal opinion about this Lewandowski, and that also affected my judgment. I really thought this guy was I mean, ever since he Bayern hasn't win the Champions League during the Real Madrid dominance, and seeing this guy gets older by time, I really thought this guy was never gonna go back to stardom, because now this guy is 33 and I
Yeah.
have no idea how a striker at his age is still banging in the goals. He's just 1 year younger than Messi and he's still putting in the goals. He's inhuman. So I think might as well give the Ballan d'Or to this guy. So Lewandowski is my number one.
So the three of us rooted for the same player.
But FIFA won't do that day.
FIFA will give it to Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if Jorginho gets it, man. Yeah, but deep inside, if Jorginho wins it,
You
I'm gonna-
you won't be surprised, but Jorginho himself will be surprised.
Jorginho win. Jorginho win.
Oh,
It will be like it will be more weird than when Modric won it, because
Yeah.
Modric at least
think-
deserve to win. You know?
Modric also, I was like, okay lah, this guy deserves it.
Yeah.
If Jorginho, I don't know what to say. I think
Bintang cerah
in
lah.
terms of Italy, and also Chelsea, like Wahid said, there were better players than him.
Yeah.
and this is coming from the guy who rooted for both teams this year. So that sums up about it. So moving on to our next and probably our last topic for the day is
Roasting
about-
session.
Yeah, roasting session. Oh, my favorite session of the day. So there's been talks about a certain bald Frenchman taking over the
Bald Frenchman.
managerial position of Ole. So, what is the basis behind Zidane taking over the managerial position of Ole? Give me some thoughts, gentlemen. Kavi, Sabish.
How should I say this? As much as I want Ole to stay, because I don't know, after a very long time when Ole took over, then I actually felt happy watching the games. Like every week it got more interesting, but as of Ole's performance, I don't think he's improving much. He's making blunders, bad decisions, bad substitutions, bad lineups, and although he has like a good team with so many star players, but he doesn't know how to exploit them enough. But as much as the fans don't actually prefer him, I think the players like him so much. That's why there's no backlash from the players. But anyways, to have Zidane as a replacement, it could go two ways lah. One is he could excel well because he has I think two familiar faces in the team, Varane and Ronaldo. So that might help him to fit in well.
Okay. Hey, are you done? Or
Yeah,
are you
he
muted?
suddenly became silent.
What happened, man?
I don't know.
Hey, Kavi, you done or not? Hey, man.
What happened to him? Okay, anyway, never mind. Yeah.
What happened there?
No, you suddenly silent already. What happened?
Yeah, I also don't know. Yeah, as a United fan, I lost my voice like after that back-to-back defeats and draws. Anyways, having Zidane in the team as a manager might bring some changes to the team, as we have seen from his previous job. He did bring Real Madrid to the peak of stardom, so we might be able to expect that with Ronaldo and Varane familiar faces to him. Let's see. But I don't think if Ole don't lose the upcoming games, if he actually picks himself up, I don't think Zidane stands a chance.
Okay, that's from Kavi.
Because if you remember,
We haven't done a shit, man.
Pochettino was actually waiting for the job, but out of nowhere, Ole started to perform so well. Then Pochettino went to PSG. The same might happen to Zidane. He might be waiting for the job. Then suddenly Ole will be performing exceptionally well. Then he will go somewhere else.
Oh, man, what a pity, man. So, Sabish, how about you? Would you favor Zidane coming into the club?
Actually, I'm not a fan of Zidane because I have seen Zidane managing Real before, but
He got good record, eh?
yeah, he got good record, but his record is with a team that can do things without a manager at that moment.
So you
know,
telling our team cannot do anything?
no, what I'm saying is that Real Madrid at that time when Zidane was there, he had players who can do the job for him, like. But if you see managers like who comes from the bottom, like let's say Tuchel, for example, Tuchel or Klopp, they started in Mainz, they did so well there, went to Dortmund, he did so well there. I think even Tuchel was in charge of Dortmund after Klopp left. So these managers, they come through the experience and the how to say, like the whole challenge that they had to go through with less financial less financial budgets, and then their squad is just like, they have to manage so well, do proper tactics for the whole team to perform. But a club like Real, despite the club really need, of course every club needs a manager, a club like Real Madrid with that players at that particular time, they had Ronaldo, Benzema, Modric, Cruz, and then Ramos. So the club is already very strong at that point. So when Zidane went there, obviously he still has a lot to do, like because he has to win, I believe he won 3 in a row, right? And he won the Champions League and all this. So Zidane, that's where Zidane starts to increase in terms of his level, in terms of managerial career. But after that, when Ronaldo left Real, the next moment you see Zidane announcing that he is also leaving. So is that a
But
coincidence?
that time they had some disputes, right?
Yeah,
That's
they had
why-
some issues as well. So I'm seeing that as the moment he feel like the moment he feels like something is not right with the club, he don't want to take the risk anymore. So that's why I slowly start to not really have the trust in Zidane. But the squad that United have now is almost the same quality as what he had in Real. So for that reason alone, if Zidane comes to United, probably he will totally change the squad to be, at least fighting for the title, because at the moment I don't know if we will even stay up.
He just have to spend on one position that Ole hasn't spent, the DM.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
correct. So
He
yeah,
can actually mold the team.
correct. So I also I feel like I have not seen much of Zidane apart from Real, right? Because no other club, if I'm not wrong, he has never in charge in any other clubs, right? Only
Yeah.
Real. So
Only Madrid.
Zidane is definitely a best candidate apart from Conte, because I feel Conte is too defensive minded and sometimes. So Zidane will be a good replacement for Ole. Let's see what he will do if he comes. But Kavi is right. Whenever Ole's job is in line, that's when Ole comes out to bring his bigger wheels. So let's see.
To be fair to Zidane, I also think if he ever gets the opportunity to manage Manchester United, I think I'm inclining towards him upgrading the squad. In terms of the team's tactical and whatever. Actually, to be fair to Zidane, I know you're not a fan of Zidane because he manages a team that is actually of great quality. But
Even Pep also. For me, Pep also is the same.
Yeah, but if you remember correctly, Zidane first took over this club from Rafael Benitez, who has done a really terrible job of replacing Carlo Ancelotti. I mean, Benitez had the La Decima squad and he messed it up. Zidane comes in and you watch the gameplay becomes wow. They are suddenly,
Yeah.
Benitez took over Real Madrid and they lost 4-0 to Barcelona.
Yep.
I think it was in Santiago Bernabeu. Really embarrassing, man. And then you bring in Zidane when wow, he did super exceptionally. And I don't think Manchester United squad is, despite some terrible players in some position, they had quality there. I need to be real there. So
the quality is there, but it's not well exploited, lah.
It's not well exploited. I like to give the benefit of doubt to Zidane. Actually, I think he can work wonders lah with Manchester United, and I'm being generous on that. Now let's see if we have some managerial candidates and see what do we have.
Don't want end the show. What is on the bottom left?
What is Rodgers doing there? Out of no. Brendan Rodgers is just waiting for Manchester City.
I noticed in one of these news about the odds of each managers becoming Ole's replacement. I saw this fella's name in one of the top for some reason.
It's not happening, man.
No, I saw a rumor that Rodgers is actually he rejected because Newcastle recently offered him. He rejected because he's waiting for a City move. He wants to go to Man City. But
City.
Then where's Pep?
Because I heard also that if Pep is not going to win the Champions League again this season, then probably there might be some disputes.
So Pep will go back to Barcelona, rebuild Barcelona.
Probably.
That's a dream lah. Hopefully.
Oh my God! If he really goes there, wow.
You sure rebuild with Martin Braithwaite, Memphis Depay.
He's gonna kick out Braithwaite the moment he gets into the club.
Yeah, but he got Aguero there lah.
Yeah, Aguero and Memphis Depay.
Probably before even he reach over the phone. You better not be there when I reach.
Why is that bad, Braithwaite? I thought it's good one.
Voila, for a team of such stature.
For a team that used to have Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry,
Ronaldinho.
They got no money lah. I mean, they got no money lah. Correct.
You imagine if they have a board, then they put all their legends' name. Then this year, Braithwaite.
That would be similar. That would be similar to what we are seeing here with Brendan Rodgers lah. Out of nowhere, Brendan Rodgers become United manager. Oh my God.
No, we had David Moyes lah. I think Rodgers is better.
At least if Rodgers came into the club, at least your players will have character lah. Come on, that's the bad side of it.
No, but that's not happening lah. You know, when they wanted to hire Jose Mourinho, there was backlash from certain group of fans because he's from Chelsea and stuff. This guy is former Liverpool manager. I don't think it's happening, man.
Hey,
Definitely not happening.
You should also include Steven Gerrard in that case.
Yeah, but it's not in the top candidate. I just put.
I heard maybe Eric might be a good candidate also.
It's Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag.
Yes.
I like the fella how he built Ajax to be a threatening squad. They had Dusan Tadic as the
that's why.
And he brought them to semi-final Champions League, man, with youngsters behind him.
The guy was from Southampton.
That's why.
That was
I was surprised also lah.
Yeah, you think about it, like he scored the goal. I think Ajax was the first team to dethrone Real Madrid after they won so many Champions League, and then Ronaldo left, and Real Madrid was still playing. I would say playing okay-ish. And then suddenly Ajax come to Bernabeu and give 4-1 drubbing, man.
I think if Ajax went to the final with Liverpool, they would have given a better fight than.
Yeah.
The whole final that time was horrible, man. Horrible Champions League final.
Very one-sided. But I give high credits to the guy who can make Dusan Tadic look more class, man. So that's.
In Southampton, he was just a mediocre striker. Then suddenly in Ajax he's the star.
I was wondering, it's just the Tadic that I know from
Same.
Southampton.
But actually, it's heartwarming to know that some guy who had mediocre season in Premier League gets to, be in the
Gets to play Champions League.
gets to play Champions League football and actually look good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Sabit has made known that he's not a huge fan of Antonio Conte. How about you, Gabi? How would you fancy having an Italian managing Manchester United?
My thoughts are same with Sabesh. Conte has a bit of, not a bit, quite a defensive mindset. Old Trafford will not see another defensive team. Enough of having defensive teams under Bengal. That was like the dark days. So I don't want to see that anymore.
Hey, speaking of dark days, I really wanted to kickstart that nostalgia Manchester United show, but we will talk about that later.
Oh, yeah. He has been talking about it for some time already.
It's supposed to start with Arsenal, right? But then everyone is busy.
Yeah, we just do for whoever is free lah. But anyway, not trying to divert from the topic.
Okay, so
Now,
before that, sorry Wahid, we have some
Yeah, sure.
chats saying that Antonio Conte. So that's the chat. So many.
We have on YouTube also. Pep to Barca, Coman to Man United. Why lah?
Coman Dang! Ayo! I rather have Brendan Rodgers lah. I rather have Brendan Rodgers for that lah. No
That's
way, I'm
right.
taking Coman. No way. I mean, you see the 4 managers that we can see here in the picture. All 4 is actually a manager who can make United, to do something. But if
Not
you're going to bring
Coman.
Coman, I rather have Steven Gerrard lah. Don't mind.
Okay, now
I think-
excluding the guys we have in these 4 photos, Zidane, Conte, Rodgers, and Ten Hag, who else would you rather have? If
Allegri.
you can select him off the from the club that they're managing at the moment.
Max Allegri.
From the club that they are managing at the moment.
Basically, any guy lah. You can plug any guy, but not from the Premier League lah. Definitely Pep and Klopp wouldn't be.
I always wanted Luis Enrique to manage a English team because I kind of like him.
Right?
So probably snatch him from the Spanish team, bring him to.
Get him to buy MSN, then we can get a treble winning team.
I don't mind if United root for Diego Simeone. It's quite some time he's there in Atletico. Ask him to come
But
here.
he's more like a Liverpool kind of manager. He's very
I don't care.
very,
if he's
energetic and stuff.
That's the quality we need. If you notice,
yeah, exactly. That's what I've been trying to say.
Ole is he's very nice guy, and he has to remember that nice guys cannot win something big. So he's
Good
like
guys finish last.
he's like so hard for him to even tell to his squad that they are doing pretty bad, and he's trying to be. Even just now I saw the press, he was actually condemning United fans for booing them when they were 2-0 down against Atlanta. I mean, like,
Of course.
yeah lah, you
Fans
shouldn't
will
do that.
lah.
We are the fans, man. Like, how can you like come out and say we are wrong? Because I mean that's Ole. At the same time, when a team is not doing well, especially in that first half of that game, you should actually come down, start to instruct your team. But what you do is just sit there. If you see these 4 managers, even in the photo you can see some of them are actually at the touchline instructing what to do. He don't do that. So I see that in Simeone, even that day when Atletico faced Liverpool, he was so angry.
Serious, yeah.
He ran down the tunnel right after the game finished. So that's what we need from a manager. So we see
But
that
we had Mourinho. Mourinho has that kind of mindset.
But
then
Mourinho's problem is
He's a bit stuck up also.
he is very egoish. Like, he only cares like for himself sometimes. He don't really see about whatever he has decision is all in his hands, and he has dispute with Pogba, he has dispute with Mata, even in Chelsea he has dispute with Mata. So this is the problem with Mourinho. But managers like Klopp and Pep, regardless what issue they are having, when it comes to a team, you can see how the spirit is just there. So I noticed that in Diego Simeone lah. So that's why I feel like he should be, a candidate also. But it looks like he's still staying in Atletico.
You think he'll leave Atletico after
looks
so
like he's
many
not
years?
leaving. But he can. I mean,
Why
like
not, lady?
Klopp
Even
left.
Messi can leave PSG.
Yeah, Klopp left Dortmund after 7 or 8 years, right? So same thing lah. Maybe at some point I think he will leave lah. Yeah.
And he's one of the youngest manager out there. So if he wants fresh challenges, I think Premier League will be good to start lah for him.
If he comes here, that will be damn good. You can see Diego Simeone, Pep, and Klopp. Wow. That'll be
And
interesting.
that's the kind of defensive football that is actually exciting to watch. I mean, his style of defensive football is different than the one we see under Conte.
Yeah.
At
Yes,
least
his is
he-
more aggressive defending.
He gets more aggressive. I want to see him transform a team like 2013-14 Atletico, the one when they had Diego Costa,
Yeah,
Arda
yeah.
Turan, Koke.
Yeah.
That one is scary, man. I hope it can change lah if he ever goes to United.
Because
But anyway,
the players now, the United players now, they have all the freedom. They have their own decisions that they want to make. They are not pressured. Like players
What if the players are too comfortable already? Then you bring this
exactly.
kind of manager.
That's
then
why you need to bring. That's the reason you need to bring. Because when you bring these kind of managers, you have no choice. You have to follow them, or you are just out. You're not going to be played. You see, for example, you see Fred and McTominay. Regardless how poor they are
They're
still getting
still-
selected. So they are very comfortable. They are like, okay, I don't care. I just need to do something, and then I win. But players like Van de Beek, who maybe he might be working very hard, and then he don't get the chance. He'll be wondering, why am I not? So if a manager like Conte, Zidane, even Rodgers, when they come in, and then they don't see their favorites. They see who can do the job, and if it's
Yeah.
not working, they change. But Ole seems to like he's having his own favorites. Fred seems to be his favorite. McTominay have to be there, even though he just came back from injury. Maguire came back, not even fit. That's why I'm even wondering. They said Bruno is in doubt lah and all, but I'm pretty sure he'll be playing. So yeah.
anyway, you seeing a picture of 4 managers. Actually, there was one guy you didn't see, and I'm gonna zoom it for you. Would you rather
No man.
Would you rather have this fella back in Manchester?
I mean, he is doing very well in West Ham, but
if you are going to crawl back to the dark days, then yeah.
If you're going to crawl back all the way, why don't we crawl back a bit more further and take SAF back?
That's right. Yeah, must be strict like him. That's Sabesh has a point, Like I don't know why Fred even played the Champions League.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have played like few games. Teach him a lesson for doing such blunder.
Right.
If it was Cellini there, who was that? Gray, right? Demare Gray. He would have thrown Gray out of
You
the
would have
pitch.
taken a yellow lah there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my take lah. But Wahid, since you are not a United fan, who you think is like the best? Okay, let me twist the question now. Among these 4 managers, who you think is the scariest if they come to United?
I have to give it to Zidane lah, because Zidane, to me, I also share the same opinion of you that he basically make a squad of quality. Works. There are some managers who build teams from scratch. They build the youth. Like this Eric Ten Hag fella is doing. But now, if you look at it, Manchester United has he has the ingredients. He has a good forward, some quality midfielders, albeit he needs a DM at the moment. But if he gets one, I think he can work wonders with Manchester United. I think he will definitely tweak with the tactical lah. Definitely, he won't imitate the way Ole plays. I think I can be very sure of that.
Yeah.
I still feel we can use Lindelof lah. for the DM. When you have someone that you can try using, but I don't know, Ole is not doing it.
I mean, Ten Hag is good. I mean, he did a very good job in developing the talent. And if he ever comes to United, I'm sure Van der Beek will finally be playing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I need to see him in a different team, in a different kind of team, and see how he manages. Then I can be sure of that lah. But to me, the one that fits Manchester United at the moment looks to be Zidane lah.
To be honest, among these four, the most successful Premier League manager is Conte.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we shouldn't write Conte off also lah. I mean, he has.
I'm not writing off Conte, but it's just that this is a very hot take coming from a Chelsea fan who used to watch him. I am indebted to him because he brought us a Premier League. I mean, he brought us from 10th place to suddenly the champions of Premier League. But to be honest, I am not a huge fan of the way he plays. Seriously, I like. Okay, he brought in the 3-4-3. Okay, that's cool. We had some results and all. I'm never a fan of this 3-4-3. If he tries to bring it to the current Chelsea squad, I really doubt it will work. Seriously, although this season we've tried to play with, I think we played 3-4-2-1. Doesn't sit right with me lah. I like the way how we played under Tuchel last season. But Conte with Manchester United, I don't think it's a good mix as well lah.
Yeah.
Probably right. Speaking about most successful manager, Conte is among the four. Conte is the most decorated one actually. He won in Italy. He won in Premier League.
Yeah.
So he has good record lah. But see whether he suits the team or not.
Yeah. To me, I prefer whoever suits the team better lah. And I would find it weird lah if Conte comes to Manchester United. I'm not even sure if you guys are eager to see 3-4-3 Manchester United playing some Catenaccio football.
But the thing is, will the players do it? I don't know.
That's the thing. You see, Conte is a very demanding manager. I've seen how he expects from players. He expects players to backtrack, and you see how these Willian and Pedro have been doing for Conte. I'm not sure if he can demand the same from Manchester United. I personally think Zidane can be a hit or miss. I have no doubt about it. I mean, I share the same opinion as well with you, Kabi. There's no guarantee that it will be a success. But if things go ideally, then I think he can do some good things lah, at least for the squad. For a start, I think there's nothing wrong with Zidane.
Okay, that's interesting. Interesting take from a neutral point of view.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm always looking forward to this fella managing back Manchester United.
You should. I mean, if you zoom any fans at the back there, they would have done better job, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, so I think we have reached the end of our show by today. So who do you think should be the replacement manager for Ole if he ever loses the job, which I doubt will happen anytime soon?
No, I think Wahid, sorry, but I think we have some comments as well saying that Fred is Ole's girlfriend, and then he says that Ole is good as well because Ole don't know how to use CR7. Last season United was second, and this season before CR7 came, United was great. After CR7, he don't know how to use him. Man United needs a good captain first. So yeah, interesting as well. Why do you want to stop sharing first, maybe?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, right. Finally, you can see our faces. I didn't know how I looked for the past 1 hour. I wasn't looking at the screen at all.
Yeah, you look like why am I even here? Why suddenly drag me without telling me shit, man?
No, this is nothing. What we did the other day was epic.
Oh yeah, the other day, out of nowhere, we totally changed plan.
Suddenly talking.
Hey, this one finished recording already. No, not yet.
No, not yet, not yet. We're still live.
I was about to pass it.
So, is that all?
Yep, I think that should be it. And I would like to repeat myself, Manchester United versus Liverpool this coming Sunday. Will Ole be able to keep his job? Let us know in the comments below.
Right. Signing off. Wahid,
Subscribe, guys.
Sabesh, and Kaviraj.
Ciao.
Right, bye bye.